Hello everyone, Mikas here for your live electronic music tutorials, episode 234, and this time I will make music in real time with you guys. Furthermore, I will actually arrange and mix a track that I previously produced in episode 231. There's sometimes some tracks that I make in those shows that really stand out, that really has a groove, and this progressive trance track, which I absolutely love, really came out with really strong emotion. I actually written all the piano melodies. I mean, I use some chord progressions, yes of course, because this is my weakness, the chord progressions, but I still play the piano, did some cool arrangement, pick up some amazing presets, and really made something good. However, what is missing to this track is a really good intro and a big trance breakdown. So I will do that in this episode. You're gonna see I'm gonna first build the intro, because you know our music goes to DJ, so we have to think when we make the music, who's gonna play it, how is it gonna be. So I want to make sure the DJ will have enough room to mix the track. If you watch other of my show where I arrange and mix, it's always the case, unless I would do a radio mix, which come out differently, of course. But for this, we will sorry, I wasn't sure if I was recording the screen. So for this, we will absolutely make a longer intro, a big breakdown. So I estimate about 6 minutes, maybe 7 minutes long, even depending on the breakdown. If we make a really big 2-3 minute trance breakdown, it will be like a complete trance track, dreamy trance, that is, progressive, dreamy, a bit uplifting trance, and I think it's a great track, guys. And if this is your first time watching, check out the other 203 episodes where I make music in real time. I've been doing that for over a year and a half now. Make music for 20 years, guys, so I like to share everything that I know about music production in those shows. Worth checking. So 132 BPM, it's a great BPM for me. It's not too fast, not 138 banger, it's 132. And here's the track we will be working on today. Bass came out really nice and strong. Very much enjoyed this. No plugins used again, guys, only Logic. I'm very proud to be able to do this only with Logic, because everything is there, you just have to work it, you just have to dig a little bit deeper sometime. So we have this classic harp here. This is super simple. Perfect pad. Nice big pad. Some acid patterns here. The piano. Quite a bit of effect on it to create this feel. Kind of liquidy. I have some hits here. Some automations on the acid. So this is perfect because we prepared the part for the breakdown, no build up, nothing, not really, it doesn't really go anywhere, but at least the part is there, so we can start right away on to creating an intro for this. So I have here this part, which is 17 bars long, which I will just replicate. And I will think, okay, how am I gonna start this track? I have an interesting effect, percussion effect that I've done here, I think. No, this one here. No, it's not here. Okay, just there. Here. So there's a rolling snare with a step effects on it. So if I remove the step effect, it's just this, but with very interesting. It does really bring some background, some dimension to the background there. I'm not sure if I would start with this, because let's say that we have a DJ there. We have a DJ that is mixing this. Like at first I would go straight up beats, leave some room for the beat, for the mix. And I would drop this snare effect because it's going to be a bit confusing if you're mixing and you have this in the back. Actually, I'm not sure. It does really enhance the track a lot. So for this, I will do a simple intro, one key, no progression. You know, we're gonna keep the main part for a bit later. I think it's worth it to do this. And for this too, I think I will make that longer. The bass, definitely not yet. So we have to let's leave some time for the DJ to mix, like I said. So at first, for the first 8 bars, really nothing, not too much tone, not too much keys. Good drum beat, yes, absolutely. Let's see what we have. What else we have here? Maybe keep some for a bit later. That's gonna be good for a bit later when we get into the main parts. I will keep it. I think it's enough to kick it off. I think here, oh well, we have a drum roll, perfect. So this is definitely interesting. I will definitely change some part, guys. You're gonna see that what was in the original will kind of mutate a little bit here because I want to, you know, perfect a little bit the vibe. So I bring that down a whole octave. I'm gonna again keep it in a single key. So this is our main intro. After this drum roll here, I'm almost tempted to play a little bit with, because it's also mixing, guys. We're arranging and mixing at the same time. So the mix was good because I did create the template. I took the time to do a mix. We're gonna push it a bit further, but it's more about arranging at this point. So I did take this acid line and I'm gonna use it full blown for the intro. I'm gonna check this pad again here. I think it's going a bit too high. I'm gonna keep it in the back. And the compressor doesn't seem to be, I don't really want to feel you know, guys, I like automation a lot. So I think for this here, I'm gonna do a little trick. I'm gonna go on touch. I'm gonna play with the mix, which is here. So let's say I go here. So I'm gonna start it completely wet. I'm gonna bring it like a little bit in there. So it's gonna start to be really only the wet signal. Like it's gonna be just more the whoosh, the wash. And as I go here, actually I will, listening to this, I will gonna make it like a rise. This is not quite a rise as it is opening the filter or changing, so you can hear it's gonna drum roll, drum roll, drum roll, drum roll. Here I'm gonna bring it back. Okay, this is good. I think we are going in the right direction here. Then there's a cut here, which I'm not sure I will... No, I think the cut will be good here. 1, 2. So to bring it to 1 minute, at 1 minute, I'm gonna do a mini break. So we have this here. And then here, let's get people excited a little bit. Some acid line coming up. It's boiling. Again, this snare is good to be like this, but it's also good to bring it really crazy here. I think the ideal is around 70 to have the full effect. I'm going to keep it there. Here, I think I will bring some stabs, at least one. I just heard something that I found could be of interest, because when I deleted them, I kind of selected them. So let's hear. I like this. It was a nice surprise. Just add an extra key there. I think the snare a little bit over the top here. I'm going to put it to 70 again in the mix. I'm not sure what I will do for this fourth part here. I think I'll bring like a second acid pattern, again without the key change, because the key change will come in the mini break that will be in a couple of instants. So we're building, now we're bringing this again. Put this little key hit here. I think our little piece here is perfect for this. Really full, very strong. Maybe I could also drop the ride in there to really bring it up. It could also be good somehow to get the snare to keep on punching through here. Let's hear it. So now I think I will drop most of the drums here. Leave a crash. So now we're gonna introduce the main melody. I think I will take this kick roll here. I have this kick roll right here, it's gonna do well. this without the acid pattern, not so extraordinary. See if I had So the track is progressing on its own now. You know, because I think it was so exciting, it was so good. I cannot just drop it like this, it just loses too much power. I think this ARP will also do perfectly in there. Or maybe I add a bit of an extra layer of little perks down here. So let's hear it. I think we got the vibe. Everything is there. Then we're gonna come in full here for the main part. I think I would do a little trick of mine. I like to do something like this, just slowly drop the kick. So people don't really realize, but the kick goes away for a little bit. I'm gonna continue. So this is good. I want to keep it a little bit, so I'm gonna put it there, but it's not gonna be the main part. I like this. This has to be there somehow. I think I'll introduce a piano a little bit later there, so. So here I want to make room for the piano, hopefully. It's a bit busy. So I want, you know, because we're doing this now, I think I want to introduce the piano. Let's put it a bit of a drum roll here. I'm gonna do cut here except for the drum. Need a bit more magic in there, I would say, but it's there. I'm gonna take this part here, I'm gonna replicate it. So we're gonna have our main verse here. now with a bit of variation. I think I will drop this. I want to put a bit more space for the piano. This is good. And this is also needed to have this, I will call it chunkiness in there. Check this out. Oh yeah. Super dreamy, super good. Bring the drum beat and then pull it back. Let's see what we have next. I think we're gonna get into the breakdown, guys. Do it smoothly here. So you can hear there's a very big difference because I use the kick for the sidechain for most of the track, and when the kick is off, what I can do is I can leave the kick and just turn up the volume. So the kick is still triggering the sidechain even knowing the volume is down because I set it this way. So now we need to expand a little bit further here. I'm gonna try to just do this first. This is 0 dB here, 0 dB. So we still have the kick as a sidechain. We might drop it, we might not. I don't know, I like sidechain. Sound much more natural than if I remove it, everything's open and it's just not the same feel, so. Okay, so I will bring it down here. I like this classic. This classic will need a bit of filtering on the top end, so I will use the EQ. I'm gonna make it simple. Touch. Here. So I'll be able to control the top end really easily. I think it's going to do well if I cut this slowly here. With this pad here, I'll try to cut it too. So let's cut this completely. Almost completely. I will leave just a tiny bit. Then I'm going to take Alchemy here. I'm going to do a copy of the main chord here. Maybe, I just had an idea that I could try to do a bass with the piano key, which could be very interesting or not. We really don't know until we try. So I'm going to recall default here. Alchemy. I'm gonna go to bass. It's just a test, guy. I'm trying to see if I can do something with it. So far, not really working. So I would get just the rumble. Okay, not quite. So I tried, didn't really work, so this is good. Because we have the pad here, I'm gonna take the bass note from the main keys here. I'm not sure why the cutoff automation was there, but I don't want it. So this comes later, guys, it's not the time. So now I'm gonna cut it to almost nothing. Now I'm tempted to break our snare effect here. Slowly build it back up. So I think I will go probably 100% first. Keep on going with the sub pad here. So we're gonna try to bring it back up slowly. We're gonna get things exciting with this. Like I said, we can always play with the wet dry signal of this snare here. Get things exciting. I'm tempted to punch a little part with the kick here. It's not gonna come back entirely, but it's gonna be there for a while to get people excited. Then we're gonna do a final part where we're really gonna bring it up. The pad too that I'm not using very much. Now definitely bring back some bass to really get almost a full track. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have another hit here, which I will drop the piano for the last parts here, because we just really want to build it up. sure what happened, guys, but when that happened, hello, I want to make sure that I don't have any audio degradation. I'm not sure why it is happening because I didn't have a problem earlier. Okay, I'm due for a little bit of a change here, so sorry guys, but this is just what happens when you do real time. Tracks, standard precision, large processing track, automatic. I'm just gonna spread the CPU usage better along the processors, and I'll be able to run this track because it was running, but I think it's getting really hot in here too. Okay, I think I will forward to go a bit further, which does not have a very good result. So guys, this is gonna be it, sadly, for episode 234 of your live electronic music tutorials. See what happened when you do real time. I'm not gonna cut it, guys. I'm gonna put in some more work into this track, make a template. Just click on the link below to listen what is the final track of this will be. I was just about to finish to do the last rise of the breakdown, but you get a good idea what's gonna happen, guys. Until next time.